What's up, producers? It's Sikwitit of I'mSoSick.com here with Airbit, and boy, are we gonna get personal today. So, you about to get in your feels, bro? You are, aren't you? No, but I am gonna be a bit of an open book today. So, I've made a lot of changes in my career, and one of the things that I started doing was selling beats online. And though I have some industry success, everybody wants to know, why venture into the world of selling beats online? Well, let's get into it. So for those who have been following me, you may know of some of my successes. I mean, I'm no Grammy Award winning producer or a platinum selling producer. Not yet, at least. But I have had some wins that I'm super thankful for, and I've had a chance to grow in my career. Up until recently, my main focus had been on making a name for myself, establishing reliable connects, develop meaningful relationships, and land a major placement with a major artist. That being said, I not only view my career as a creative, but also as an entrepreneur, which means I love the business aspect of what I do just as much as I do the creative side. Being business-minded often comes with being self-motivated and focused on the growth and development of your business. But I often found that the music industry didn't line up with my ideas of growth and success. Now, I'm not saying you can't make money doing music. In fact, I have a lot of producer friends who are very successful. But I've often found myself at the mercy of an industry that very rarely caters to the wants and needs of your timetable. Don't get it twisted. Being in this industry, it's fun. It's unpredictable, it's fast-paced, and challenging all at once. The late nights, the last-minute deadlines, the negotiation process, the hopes of getting a placement, meeting new people, the competitive nature. I began to feel that because all my eggs were in one basket, that it was starting to dictate the direction of my career. So I was trying to figure out, how can I gain control again? How can I steer back in the right direction? I wanted to be able to make decisions that I was happy with. I mean, have you ever been broke? I have, too many times. There's been times where I couldn't pay my rent, I couldn't put gas in my car, I could barely eat. I've had to live on a strict budget. There have been times where I haven't been paid, and so I had to make my money stretch for months at a time. Now, this isn't me not being thick-skinned or bashing the music industry. This is just me saying that if I want to continue this, I have to find other avenues and outlets to operate my business so that I'm as successful as possible. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I have been toying around with the idea of selling beats online. I mean, I'd already sold sound packs and services and beats, and had seen the success from it, but I just wasn't all the way convinced just yet. At the time, several of my industry producer friends frowned upon it, and it just had a very negative stigma attached to it. I mean, I even thought at times that it was either oversaturating the market or devaluing, our worth or our craft. Little did I know that things were changing, and licensing on beats, though it's been around for years, was now becoming a more viable option for production to an ever-evolving industry. So around this time, I was talking to a good friend of mine from London, and I was just kind of telling him where I was at and what I was experiencing and some of the things that I was thinking. And then he brought up Airbit. And he's like, fam, do you know about Airbit? And I was like, yeah, I know about Airbit. And he goes, I would really love to hook you up with my friend who owns Airbit. And not too soon after that, I hopped on the phone and was having a full-on conversation with Wasim, the owner of Airbit. And he really confirmed so many things that I had already been thinking. And not only did he confirm things, he actually gave me more information that really just solidified some of the thoughts that I had already been thinking. And he was just assuring me about how much money people were making, the possibilities of even more placements. And I just assumed that selling beats online was something that wasn't for me because I was not going to be able to attain placements. I wouldn't make that much money because people were selling them for so cheap. But that was the total opposite of the information he was giving me. And in that conversation, he pretty much sold me. All that coupled with my industry friends also buying into the online leasing business. It was crazy. So many of my friends had started to create stores and become partners with some of these brands. And I thought, it's changing. I gotta make that leap. Ultimately, I really just wanted to gain more control of my career. And I thought, if I'm really gonna give this music industry a shot, I want to create ways to help me fund my attempts. It's not easy and it's not cheap. With that being said, producers, that's a little bit about me, and that's why I chose to sell beats online. Hopefully something that I said will help motivate you or inspire you, whether you're in the midst of juggling the idea of selling beats online or you're a full-blown entrepreneur with a successful business. I just hope that something here encourages you and that you do what works best for you. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'm Sikwitit with Airbit, and thanks for tuning in. Please leave a comment and let us know what you think about licensing beats online. Also, please subscribe down at the bottom to keep updated on all of our latest content. And check the description to follow us on all social media platforms along with my personal pages as well. Till next time, stay creative. Peace.